Hi friends, welcome to Solidworks with Dow. Today we'll be designing an end table 2. Note all dimensions are in inches. The material is 1 inch thick wood, beech. Okay, starting at the top view, the top and the bottom panels are 16 inches squared. Okay, now moving to the front view, the overall height of the end table 2 is 24 inches high. Okay, there's panels that are slanted at 56 degrees. Okay. There's 2 panels on the right side and 2 panels on the left side, and they're the same. Okay. And the interesting feature is that the 2 panels on the right side is sitting notched into, okay, the 2 panels on the left side. So there's going to be a cutout right at the middle here, shown in at the diametric view. There's where the 2 right panels are going to intersect with the 2 left panels. Okay. So let's get started and design this end table 2. File, new, part, okay. Save drawing as end table 2. Going to apply scene here, plain white, systems option, document properties tab, units, drawing in inches, IPS, dimension to 3 decimal places, okay. I'm going to start at the top plane. Top plane, sketch, sketch a corner rectangle at the origin. Okay. Select this line and this line. Make equal relations. Okay. Dimension 16 inches squared. Okay. Cancel smart dimension features, extruded boss base. Okay, I'm going to extrude 1 inch from the sketch plane, which was the top plane. Okay, direction 1 blind, 1 inch up. Okay, okay. I'm going to turn off real view graphics. Okay. Now I'm going to features, reference geometry, plane. I'm going to click here at the top left right here. I'm going to select top plane, zoom out a bit, and the offset distance is 24. That's what I want. Okay. Offset distance. And the arrow's showing up, so I don't have to flip the offset. I want it to go up from the top plane, 24 inches. Okay. Okay. I'm going to select the plane 1 I created. Select it. Sketch on it. I'm going to click on that rectangle or the extruded rectangle or square earlier. Okay. Right here, the face. And I'm going to go convert entities. All right, so I don't have to draw that again. Okay, just to show you. All right, so it took that and it just converted up into the plane. Same, 16 by 16 inch square. Okay, so I'm going to go features, extruded boss base. I want the extrusion to go down. So I'm going to flip direction 1. All right, where it says blind. Reverse the arrow to go down. And I'm going to unselect merge result. I want these to be separate bodies. 1 inch is right, all right, from sketch plane. Okay, so I got 2 separate bodies. I'm going to click on plane 1 and I'm going to hide it, all right? Don't need it for now. Okay, so I'm going to select this face of the bottom panel, sketch on it. Okay. Sketch a corner rectangle. That corner down there, right? Dimension. According to the drawings, 1.205. Okay. I'm gonna exit, okay? Exit this sketch. All right, so I have one rectangle drawn on the bottom panel. I'm gonna draw a square on the top panel, at the bottom of the top panel. Okay, so I'm gonna select underneath here, this face, sketch. Okay. Just wanna make sure sketching in the right orientation. So I'm just gonna go top plane here. Okay, I'm sketching on the bottom face, but I'm looking at it from the top view. Sketch a corner rectangle. Okay, escape to cancel that command. I'm gonna window select all 4 lines, make equal relation, and I'm gonna dimension one line. 1.205, 05. Okay, so that's 1.205 square. I'm just gonna check the dimension to verify. Okay. Okay, so cancel smart dimension, exit the sketch. So now we should have 2 sketches, a rectangle at the bottom panel and a square at the top. Now we're gonna do features, lofted boss base. It selected that sketch for me. I'm just gonna clear selection. I'm gonna select this corner rectangle here. I'm gonna zoom in. Okay. Okay, I'll select this one. Okay, top right, and then top right here again. The point, okay? Not the edge, the point. Okay, so it did a lofted for me. Unselect merge result. We don't want it. Okay. Leave the rest the way it is. Okay, so we got a separate body now. Okay. So we got that now. Okay. All right. Now again, under this face, bottom face of the top panel, select it, sketch on it. Okay, I'm gonna turn on display style, show hidden lines visible, and I just want to make sure the orientation is right. So I like to look at it. Okay, so this is the dimetric view, and I want to sketch from the top plane again. So I'm going to select top plane so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so sketch a rectangle from this corner, okay, top right corner, to the bottom left of the square right here. Okay, it's about, all right, just to have a dimension here, about 14 and 0.8, okay, inches about. All right, okay. So it's underneath, all right. So I'm gonna cancel smart dimension, exit the sketch. Now I'm going to this bottom panel and this face again. I'm going to turn on shaded with edges, select that face, okay, sketch. Okay, so just to let you see, I'm sketching on that face. And I like to sketch from the top view, so I can see what I'm doing. All right, corner rectangle, I'm gonna zoom in. This one's gonna be small. And I'm gonna draw it like that, okay? All right, smart dimension, 1.205. Okay, zoom out. So this one, I'm going to zoom in again, okay, to dimension this. It's at about 3/1000th of an inch. I want it to be 0.001, 1/1000th of an inch. Okay, so 0.001. Okay, so I'm zooming out. Cancel Smart Dimension, exit the sketch. So now I'm going to do a Lofted Boss base again. Features, Lofted Boss base. Okay, I'm going to my diametric view. Okay, okay, again, so I'm going to choose this point right here, not the edge, the point. Okay, that one. And I'm going to zoom into this tiny rectangle here. And choose that, not, if it highlights that orange, that line, that's the edge. We want the point. Okay, we want that dot. Okay, so the point to be orange. Okay, there we go. All right. So again, unselect merge result on the bottom left here. We want it as a separate body, leave the rest the way it is. Okay. So we got, I'm gonna zoom here, okay. Okay, now we need the other side, which is the same. So now I'm gonna create, go to features, reference geometry, axis, okay. 2 planes, right here, 2 planes. Select this arrow here to drop everything down. So we want the front plane, okay, and intersecting with the right plane, okay, and we got the axis right in the middle of those 2 planes, in the center where those 2 planes intersect. Okay, so I'm gonna say okay. Got my axis to do a circular pattern now. Okay, go to features, circular pattern, direction, choose the axis one we created previously. Okay. Equal spacing, 360 degrees, number of instances, 2. We don't want features, we want bodies. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to choose this one, these 2 panels. Okay, loft 1 and loft 2. Okay, so now I have 6 panels. I'm going to turn off, I'm going to click on the axis one and hide it. Okay? Alright. So now I'm going to go to Insert, Features, Indent, Cut. I want it to cut. Okay? Target body, I'm going to rotate this around. Okay? I'm going to zoom in. Alright, target body is this. There's 2 panels, right, that we're cutting, but we're going to do it in, okay, we want this one first, so that's this one right here, and then there's one at the back, okay? We want to cut the first one first. So tool body, this one, okay? And also the second one. Okay, so we got that, okay? Okay. Now, we're going to do another one to cut the back, the second panel. Okay, so we just cut into the first, now we're going to cut into the back. So we're going to do Insert, Features, Indent, Target Body, this panel at the back. Okay, and then Cut. Tool Body, we only need this one right now, because we're only cutting into that panel. All right, that little chunk right there, that little rectangle, triangle. Okay, so now I'm going to select this, hide it, and select this and hide it to show you, all right, that we've cut into both panels. Okay. So I'm going to go back to solid bodies. I'm going to unhide this. All right. And then I'm going to unhide the first panel. Okay. So diametric view. Now all there's left to do is to edit the material. So we're going to go to material here. Just click on it. Right click. Edit material. Okay. I don't want steel. I want woods. Okay. And I want beach. Apply. Close. All right. So we're going to look at it from the top view, 16-inch square. The front view. The right side view. Okay. Just going to rotate this. Okay. And diametric view. Okay, I'm going to turn on view graphics. Okay. Save the drawing. Okay, so we have end table 2 design. I hope you like it. If so, please give me a like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching.